Thanks for checking out our video. Feel free to join our free weekly newsletter called Pop Culture Annotated, and also join our Discord server to talk with us and others that share your fandom in pop culture entertainment. Links in the description. Hey everybody, how's it going? So Captain Marvel is an extremely powerful character on par with Thanos as we go into Avengers Endgame. And I say on par with Thanos just because of the whole Infinity Stone relations, and obviously a much closer power level comparison most likely would be a being such as Thor with regards to just the magnitude of power they have, not exact power level comparisons. Now, leaked and officially released art shows the Avengers cast, including new members such as Rocket, Ant-Man, and Nebula, in these white advanced suits. Kevin Feige has called them team suits. Out of all the characters appearing in them, Captain Marvel is not one of them, where she instead appears in her usual getup. Now, the first thought would be that she simply doesn't need to wear it, maybe because of her powers or otherwise, whether it's protection against deep space or against the quantum realm. However, that theory doesn't make too much sense considering characters such as Ant-Man and Thor are pictured wearing the suits, and we know Thor can survive in deep space without special gear needed, while Ant-Man's current suit and his normal suit, you could say, already gives him protection against the elements of the quantum realm. So if anything else, this is kind of more of a fashion statement type thing. Now, another piece of gear that seems to be present with the advanced suits is a hand device rumored to be either a communication device and I guess communication tech to unite the different Avengers regardless of whether they're in the quantum realm or not, which is something that actually the groundwork was laid down for in Ant-Man and the Wasp, having that type of communicative technology between the two different places. Either that or even a map of some sort of compass, a guide to travel in the quantum realm. A lot of people have speculated that it's for that purpose as well, and Captain Marvel hasn't really been shown wearing that tech at all on even toys, posters, whatever, even though characters such as Ronan has even been seen with it, which is weird because as far as we know, when Hawkeye is operating as Ronan, that's before the Avengers get the suits, that's before they embark upon the journey they end up embarking upon, so it's kind of weird all things considered. During a recent TV spot, we see that the Avengers are all together wearing the suits, and they kind of put their hands all together, and there's 9 hands if you count all together, which is kind of weird considering the group should include Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, Hulk, Iron Man, War Machine, Nebula, Rocket, Hawkeye, Ant-Man, and Captain Marvel. And if you remove the Hulk from this list, even with that, we're still missing one normal sized hand, which would appear to be Captain Marvel's hand. With all that seemingly in there, it's worth noting that this event that I'm mentioning happens post time skip, and the only reason we can tell that is because Black Widow's hair went from blonde and returned to red. Combine that alongside of the previous trailers where we get to see Rocket, War Machine, Captain America, Thor, Black Widow, and Captain Marvel together, they're heading off into space to confront Thanos. And we've seen from clips already in different TV spots and teasers and trailers that something goes wrong during this moment as Rocket and War Machine are on a destroyed platform. Looks like they're on the ship and part of it gets destroyed, which catches them off guard. Now, it's possible Thanos considers Captain Marvel too much of a threat and decides to manually quote-unquote snap her or kill her in some other way in order to remove her as a threat. And there have been rumors that a main character will be taken away off the table or eliminated in the first act of the film. And while a lot of people thought it'd be Captain America, I tend to believe more so that Captain Marvel does make a lot of sense considering this movie wants to focus a lot on the original Avengers team. Obviously Rocket's there, Nebula's there. Captain Marvel being as powerful as she is, it doesn't really make sense that we haven't seen more of her. It also doesn't make sense considering all the characters are wearing these advanced suits that Captain Marvel is not wearing it as well. So I'm really curious actually what happens to her and if Thanos actually does kill her, maybe to really set the tone and kind of explain why the Avengers are really licking their wounds after the time skip, because they seem pretty gung-ho to go against Thanos, but obviously if they have a powerful character like Captain Marvel on their team and then she's just eliminated, it really puts things in a new perspective for them, being defeated in that way basically twice. I think she'll probably just return post-snap, but comment below your guys' thoughts. What do you guys think about this? Do you think Thanos will kill Captain Marvel during the first act of the film or remove her from the table, so to speak? What do you guys think about that? Would you like to see Captain Marvel be an integral member throughout the film, or are you okay with her being sidelined in the early half of it? Because if you consider it, they filmed this before she even filmed her solo film, so I wouldn't be surprised if maybe they kind of didn't want too much of her in the movie just because they didn't really know exactly what route to go after her movie would be done. But at the same time, that's just a speculation. Comment below and we'll see you guys later.